Okay, so when I click this and change gmail.com. Okay, so send in. Hey guys, this is Angga from Indonesia, and welcome back to my video in YouTube. In this video, we're going to design in the Adobe XD with the Xcode. So we are going to design first in the Adobe XD, and after that we are going to Xcode. So first I have prepared background and those icons for the project, but of course you're able to download the project later on in my description on the video, so don't miss it. So this is my so we are going to design for the iPhone 7, and I will give the name to login because we are going design login, and I will save it into my desktop as the master login. Cool. And after that we just need to put the background, but I have to create a rectangle first as the placeholder without border, and like this. Okay, and then we put the background. Wow, cool. So I will group it as the background apps. Nice. And after that I will copy, just duplicate as the overlay. So this is for the overlay. The overlay color should be like this. Okay, I will make it 50%. Okay, so looking dark, it's okay. And after that I will copy this rocket launch. Just copy this rocket launch, and then but first I will redo. Okay, and after that I will make it small. This is for the logo, like this, and I will create SpaceX. Okay, and then I will change the color to the white color, and the font type that I use should be more beautiful. I will use Montserrat. Okay, with the font type is medium. No, semi-bold. Okay, and the font size 28, 32. Okay, nice. Now we make it to the middle and keep the distance closer. So here we go, the logo app. Okay, nice. And the distance is about 120. And after that I will create the rectangle as the input type, so by like this, and remove the border, setting the radius to 100, and this is the rectangle. And yeah, I will setting the border 1 pixel to be white color, and in the fill color that we can decrease the opacity, so you will get like this. Okay, but here I'm trying to change to the another color that I can use, maybe blue, like this. Copy, and the border we copy, but I'm not sure that is nice. Okay, this nice. And then after that I will group it as the username, and inside of username that I can copy the profile icon 24. Okay, and keep the distance to be 24, this, but I think it's too big, so I will decrease as a 21. Okay, nice. And then we can put the username here. So after that, I will duplicate this and I will give the distance to 20, and then I will replace this icon. Sorry, I will change the name of group password and replace that icon to log, which is interface. Actually, this is for the email, so we can use username and email. Sorry, not password, I was wrong. This is email. Okay, and then I will duplicate this for my button. So this is for the button, and I will remove the icon and remove the border, but first I will copy the hex code and the fill color, and then I will make like this and get the shadow with the blur. It's 20, the Y position is 4. Yeah, but we have to decrease the opacity to get it real. Nice. Now I will make the distance. Okay, nice. And in this design that I can provide sign in, yeah, with the regular, and the font size is should be small, maybe for 18. Okay, nice. Space X. And after that I will create the menu here for the forgot forgot, or you can got a problem, yeah, like that. Actually we don't use password, we only use username and email, so it's more easier and classified. And I want to change the font size to small, maybe 16. Okay, got problem when sent in, yeah, sometimes like that's pretty nice. Well, we can save this design, but first I will select background and select username and email, and oh yeah, replace first. This is btn sign. Okay, and we have to export it, export selected, and make the folder is assets, and select iOS and export. Okay, so we have prepared the assets that we can use. There's a lot. Okay, now we are going to Xcode to create a new Xcode project. Okay, with the iOS and single view application. This is space 6, and we save into desktop. Well, before we're going to design, we have to prepare the assets. We have prepared a lot here for assets, and the first one is bg, and second username, and the third is email, and after that we have logo. Okay, cool. So in the background that we able to drag the background here. Okay, so you can see we make all of images, and in the email also we provide here. This is for the email, and for the logo and the last one is username. Okay, cool. So already, and just going to the main storyboards. Okay, yeah, first of all that we have to setting this background with the image, but in this case that we don't have images view, so we have to include images view here, and then we select the image to background, and after that I will make it bigger because this is the background, right? Okay, good. And after that we need the images view for the logo. Okay, so before that we have to setting those properties. So we are going back to Adobe XD. Width is 233, and height is 77. Sorry, yeah, good. Okay, and we put here, so we have to see the distance is 100, so here make sure the distance is 100. Okay, and here you have to change to the iPhone SE, or you can use the iPhone 8, but actually I prefer like to use the iPhone X, sorry, iPhone 8, not X, not 10. Okay, and after that we have to create the text field. Okay, and select this text field to setting the, sorry, select text field to setting the background with the username, and you click here. Okay, and after that we are setting those properties: hex 45, width 200. Okay, 45. Okay, so we have to put in the middle, and let's see the distance is, wait, we have to check the distance is 90. So here just checking the distance is 90. Okay, nice. Okay, so we have to put the placeholder first. Here, username, and put in the middle, and the color have to be white. Okay, good. And then I will duplicate this and put here, and the margin top is 20, and we change it to the email, but we're going back to the username. So after you select the username, you will see this to the continue and auto enable return key. Okay, and spell checking is no, smart quotes no, and correction no. Okay, cool. I'm going to delete, just want to duplicate again because we have different setting. So in this that we can change to email, and placeholder is email address, and here type is email address. Cool. And after that we need to button, so just put here, and we setting the background, sorry, we can here just use the button, and I forgot to export the button. Oh my god. Okay, we export again. Select tag with the iOS button change. Oh, did I? So let's check in the assets. There's no button send, I forget. Okay, so here btn sync, and we put here this btn sync, Cool. And in the button that we can select the background between scenes, and the placeholder we remove. Okay, nice. Now we just need to give the distance, and here I'm trying to wait. Okay, and after that we need the button again below here. We change the color to be white, and then we change the got problem when sent in. Yeah, and the font size should be 16, and we resize like this. Okay, and we put like here. Okay, cool. And before we run this design, I want to setting the constraint. So you setting constraint like this, and add 3 constraint, and in the background you setting to be 0, 0, 0, and 0 with the aspect ratio. Okay, and in this username you setting to top, left, right, and okay. Wait, we have to fix it. Okay, something wrong with here, but I'm going to run into the emulator first. Let me check. So yeah, you see we have problem here. Okay, yeah, because we need to fix this constraint before we are going to continue. Okay, so how to do that? Well, basically for those input type that we don't have to declare the constraint, but yeah, the consequence is if you are going to the big size, the design is messy, except this logo. So I'm still looking how can we fix it, but so far if you run into the iPhone 7, it's going well because the first time that we were designed in the iPhone 7. So here is iPhone 7, so you can check Yura Unita and then yura@gmail.com and continue. And the question is, I want to click when I press continue or when I touch this background, the keyboard have to be off, close. Okay, so how to do that? Okay, let me show you how can we do this. So actually we need the skill code in the iOS, which is Swift, but it's okay, I can show you. Okay, first of all, we're going to here, just click here and click here, click here this icon to hidden this hidden, and we click here for hidden and click here, so you got a lot space here. Okay, if you see those icon, it's only 3. The first is view controller, first responder, and exit. So we will add new gesture here, which is tap gesture. We drag and we targeting to the background. Okay, and after that we setting the properties here, and we select this by press the control and drag by drag and drop, and this is for the background outside. Okay, and you setting to the action, and the type is UI tap gesture recognize. We connect, and then after that we setting here to select this and sorry, just those. Okay, but first we make the marking like again. This is for the action, and this is for the properties. So we select this username. We select this username and control and drag to here. And this is for the text field, which is username field. Okay. And the second that we can select this email, control and drag like this. And this is email field. Sorry. Field. Okay. Okay. And after that, we click here, username field, assign first responder, and here email field, assign first responder, and then we're gonna to run just command R, and let's see is it work or not. Okay, so here when I click this, it have to be assign first responder, but why it doesn't working? Oh yeah, I know. So basically the problem is we have to put here UI text field delegates. Okay, and in the view did load, we provide the username field delegate is self, and then email delegate self. Okay, and we try to run again. So actually when I click this, it should be close the keyboard, but why it doesn't working? Let me find it. So basically why it doesn't working, because in the background that we have to go to inspector and you can see interaction, so we have to enable here, and then we can try to run again into the simulator. Okay, so when I click this and change gmail.com, okay, so send in and complete. Yeah, so this is how can we design the login screen in the Adobe XD and Xcode for the iOS 11. Thank you very much. Don't forget to appreciate by like, comment, share with your friends. Nice to meet you from Indonesia. Goodbye.